Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Brenda here with your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of March the 4th to the 10th, year of 24. Well, let's see what we have here for you. Look what you got in your download message. You've been given the card happiness. So Virgo, it looks like that as we go through this reading and this week and the layover cards as well, you're going to see that there's going to be some happiness this week. So things are going to improve and you're going to feel that satisfaction, relief, and actually being able to enjoy this week. Now, coming in with your energy cards, though, you do have the lightning card, and it says, control your anger or you will be sorry. So you could be, in the perfect world, we wouldn't have any opposing energy around us. We wouldn't get into any debates, arguments, drama, all of that stuff. But there could be a little bit of that seeping in. But at the end of the day, I think you're going to be able to work this out. You've got the card spiritual love, and that is how you look and perceive things around you, the energy around you. What are you emitting? What are you putting out there into the universe? Are you doing it with kindness, compassion, empathy, and even love? And if you do, you're going to control your temper. You're not going to allow yourself to get caught up in other people's drama. You don't need that aggravation, right? Coming in next, you've got the well, and it says family wishes coming true. You may have been wanting something to happen. You may be praying for something to happen. You may have been manifesting and meditating on something to happen, and it might have to do with a family situation. So know that it's going to come true, whatever it is you've been dreaming and praying for. Beautiful. Okay. Coming in with your first row here, and this could be past tense energy or the beginning of the week. You've got the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and you've got the beautiful Knight of Pentacles. So all of these are telling me that you're going to see something in the material part of your life coming to fruition. There's going to be some action. Things are going to be happening here. You could be planting your seeds here. You've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, which is indicative of taking your time, making detailed plans, and being patient to wait things out, not allowing yourself to get up in your head and worry about these things if you don't see satisfaction coming in ASAP. You're working hard on your goals, and you could be taking a new form of study. You could be writing exams and taking tests. You could also be trying to perfect something here in your business or in your job and career. Some of you could be working hands-on at your job. Maybe you're taking on a job where you're learning something, a new skill that you have to learn to do, or you could be having a job that is a trade. You might be working on a job that involves a trade that you do. So all in all, with the Queen of Pentacles, she is Mother Nature. What she puts her hands to, she sees growth come in. She's able, we call her the queen with the green thumb. She makes things grow. But she also realizes that there's a gestation period. There's a time that she has to wait for the harvest season to come in. But she prepares herself. She's going for a goal. She's going for something that she wants. And so she's setting herself up for that perfect timing when it'll happen. And she knows that she's quite comfortable with that. And she's not going to get stressed out in that waiting period. Giving birth to her dreams, absolutely. Some of you might be getting more involved in the ecosystem, in being outdoors, in nature, and also with your pets and your animals this week. There could be some issues there where you're going to be spending time. Maybe you're getting a new dog. Maybe your dog needs a checkup, whatever the case is. The Knight of Pentacles, that's the slowest moving knight out there. That knight goes out, makes detailed plans. He says, you know what? He sits down and he says, now I've got to go into battle. I need to have a plan. I can't just go charging in there on my horse and my shield and my sword and expect to win a battle and war. And he usually comes out ahead of the game because of this planning. He doesn't just go charging in. So you're not going to go charging in without planning something as well. You're planting your seeds here. You're working hard on a goal here. You want to see satisfaction. You want to see success in business or in your career. So you're working on that. And you realize that things are taking time to get there. But with careful planning and patience, you can see this coming in, which will bring you this happiness that you want. Coming in the center of your reading here, which could be the energy you're feeling right now or the middle of the week, you've got the Seven of Cups, that card of decisions and choices. You've got the Three of Pentacles, that's a card of collaboration and teamwork. And you've got the Eight of Wands, which is fast-moving energy, getting down to business and getting busy. So there could be a lot of overwhelming choices and decisions right now that you may be feeling that you have to make. And it's almost like, what do I do? What do I pick? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. But this could be you need to be very mindful and careful of these choices and decisions that you're making, because you want something that's going to last the test of time and have longevity to it, where you're not going to be faced with having to do these confusing choices again. However, you could be getting offers, possibilities, opportunities coming in and doors opening, which are really great that you didn't expect. You'd have more than one option to have to choose. So choose carefully. Be mindful and careful what you do choose. I think you're setting yourself up to be with a good team of people. I mean, the Three of Pentacles is teamwork, and we know that teamwork and collaborating with other people with like minds, with the same goals, with the same excitement, enthusiasm, and aspirations for success builds a strong unit. And teamwork then becomes dreamwork. So this is saying you're not going to be working alone. You could be asked to join a team. You could be creating your own team. You could be coaching other people, teaching other people something that you've learned. This is, collaborating together and building a strong unit. You've got a good team around you. So as long as you realize that and you collaborate creatively with each other, you'll see success and happiness coming in here. And often it has to do with business. Now, for some of you, it could be a legal team that you have, you have retained around you that you need to trust and collaborate and be accurate with when you're communicating. Now the Eight of Wands comes in. Now the Eight of Wands is totally opposite to the Knight of Wands, because it's all of a sudden, get ready. You're going to hit the ground running. You better be prepared, right? So being prepared to get busy here. Now, you could also be receiving an awful lot of information and contacts from coming into you, and they could be clients, they could be people that you work with or work for. But this is emails and texts and phone calls and letters coming in, but definitely quick momentum picking up. Now, if you've been sort of in a state of pause where things weren't moving too quick and you're waiting, because you are waiting here for things to happen, you're going to see that there's going to be a shift in momentum, and you're going to see the momentum and your energy around you pick up. So you better tie those bootlaces and get ready to hit the ground running. Be prepared here, okay? Now, coming in at the end of the week, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Four of Swords, and you have the Knight of Cups. So, I love this Queen of Wands. She's the queen that flips the bird at everybody that doubts her. She's struggled hard. She's fought her way tooth and nail, scratched her way to get to the top. She's followed her counterpart, who's so focused he doesn't, he sets his sights on something, the King of Wands, and there's nothing stopping him. He charges ahead. So she's learned that. But she had to struggle harder. And she now has walked through the fire. She's come out the other side. She's the phoenix now. And she says, you know what? I'm going for what I want to do. And I'm not listening to all these naysayers. I'm not listening to everybody else's opinion. This is my journey, my life. I worked hard to get where I want to go. And come hell or high water, I'm going in that direction. So she basically tells everybody to mind their own business. And she says to them, watch me. So taking on that energy, my beautiful Virgos, not allowing others' opinions to decide the direction you want to go or your happiness therein. Okay, this is your personal journey. So now, Four of Swords comes in and says, you might be pushing yourself really hard. You're working here, you're making decisions there, you're planning your move, you're working with a team, things are getting busy, now you're tired. So what are you going to do? You're going to call a truce. Pull back on the reins, step back and say, you know what? I'm going to take a day off, or I'm going to just let this go for today and I'll start fresh tomorrow. This is about calling a truce, stepping back, getting your rest. You don't want to end up with insomnia. And while you're there, you feel safe and you feel secure, and you're rebuilding all your battery energy again. You're bringing up that energy level. So this is your time to step back and just have a bit of a rest, okay? Pace yourself. The Knight of Cups comes in. This could be your knight in shining armor that rides into Dodge and into town and sweeps you off your feet, and oh, you fall madly in love. Or it can be the resurgence of some love in a present relationship that's going to become creative, and you get your creative juices and your love juices going again. So beautiful. So listen, the Knight of Cups is beautiful energy. The puzzle pieces fit. It's as though somebody shows up at that perfect moment when you least expected, but you needed it the most. So this could be somebody that's showing up here, water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, possibility. They could be sweeping you off your feet. And if you have, even if you've not been looking for love, you're going to find it, because it's going to find you first. Okay, let's see what we've got here, my beautiful Virgos. So for some of you, there could be somebody here that's going to ride in and sweep you off your feet. They could come in with ideas. They could come in with a new opportunity that you're going to love. Okay, so if you're not falling in love, you're going to love. But you could also be receiving an invitation to go to a wedding or something like that, that circulates around love and a joyous moment that brings you happiness. So I just dropped one of my cards. I will have to bend over and pick that up. And there we go. Okay, let's see what we have here for your clarifiers. Coming in with your Queen of Pentacles, you have the Queen of Cups. Taking care of business, taking care of your needs, taking your time to do what's right for you. Okay, because she comes on that Queen of Pentacles who's planting her seeds, ready to give birth to her dreams, but waiting it out. But this Queen of Pentacles may be exhausting herself here, because she gives and gives and gives. And after a while, there comes a point where, you know, you're going to deplete your energy. And it's okay to say, no, I can't do this for you today, and take a day off for yourself. Okay, do what's good for you. Physician, heal thyself first before you go out there and try to heal the world and everybody in it that expects you to. Okay, so the Queen of Cups is motherly. She takes care of business. She takes care of her family. She's nurturing and loves and does all that thing. All those things, which some of you possibly could be doing. But there comes a time where you need to take care of you. Okay, remember, without you, they wouldn't be able to get through the day, possibly, because you're always there doing it with them. Coming in with the Eight of Pentacles, you've got a reason to celebrate something beautiful here. You've got the Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands means a lot of things. It can mean somebody's moving back home. Maybe one of your kids that's in college is coming home from dorm, or someone who's been away, living at a distance or distance from you. They may be returning to the fold. But it's also the card of celebrating, and it can be a wedding. It can be an occasion where you're really happy about something here. Coming in with the Knight of Pentacles, you've got the Eight of Pentacles, working hard on your goals. So this is the second message with the Eight of Pentacles. So you're definitely forging forward in a progressive and positive direction, because you're putting in the work. You're applying yourself. Okay, you're putting in the blood, sweat, and tears, and you're investing your time into something. And in most cases, it's your job and your career and your trade and your craft that you do. Getting it right. Coming in with the Seven of Cups, you have the Page of Rods. So you're going to hear about some exciting new, it could be a project, it could be a new job, it could be your own opening a business, but you're going to hear some exciting news come in that's going to make you want to go forward. You're going to have those decisions and choices to make when they come in, but it's exciting. Okay, it's always good news. You're moving forward, you're taking action. The Three of Pentacles has the Magician on top of it, and it says you have all the resources to go after your goals, your happiness, and your success, and your own abundance. The universe says you don't need any more. It's right here. All you have to do is look around you. Time, effort, support, and maybe even the financial material amount to help you forge forward. You could also get some unexpected help coming in that wants to invest in this situation. Coming in with our fast-moving Eight of Wands, you have the Two of Swords. Getting up in your head, there's a decision and a choice you might have to make, and you don't want to do it. You're digging your heels in, and that's because you haven't seen the whole picture in complete clarity. You need to see the whole picture, the big picture. And if it is a legal situation where you're in a bit of a debate and a conflict, stretching things here to their limit, a battle of the wills. You're going to need to get somebody who can come in and be biased. Maybe you're going to retain a lawyer or somebody who can lay the cards in a fair and equitable manner on the table where you're going to be able to see what you have to gain and lose. Often compromise, I see come in with this card, which means both parties will walk away with what they deserve, okay? You'll both be fairly satisfied. Coming in next, you have the Hangman on top of the Queen of Wands. You may have been thinking about something for a long time. You may feel as though you're hanging in limbo. Looking at things from a different perspective, you may be waiting for something to happen, but it's only temporary, this pause. You're trying to decide on something here, which means you may have to look at things from a whole different perspective, but don't change who you are, just the situation around you, and look at the whole picture here, because you're going after something here, and you have to think about what it is you're going to do, right? So, and you're also probably thinking, what do I need to release and let go of or sacrifice in order to gain this? So looking at things from a fuller perspective, knowing this is a temporary situation, and when you do that, you're going to be able to go forward, okay? So make sure that you're open-minded to see things at all angles. Coming in with the Four of Swords, we again have that card of the Eight of Wands, fast-moving energy. You may only need to take a short period here to rest up, for the simple fact that you've just worked yourself so hard, and you will rejuvenate and regenerate your battery power to get going. Your energy level will pick up again, and you'll be able to handle all this fast movement and all this busyness that's coming into you, okay? Now, coming in with your last card, you have the Lovers on top of that beautiful Knight of Cups. So wise choices, making really wise choices and decisions, not jumping to conclusions, being balanced. That's what the Lovers is all about. Often when we're in love, we think through our heart instead of our head. And this is saying you will have to make some choices and decisions that could be on an emotional level, that could be determined around someone who you love. So take your time. Okay. The Lovers can also be indicative of falling in love with somebody and somebody new coming in. It did land on that beautiful Knight of Cups, so you never know. Well, I think there's going to be some happiness this week. You've got the Magician. You've got the Four of Wands to celebrate. Things are happening here. You're working on your goals. You're heading out there. You're excited, and things are moving forward. Not to mention, there is love, and some of you are going to be enjoying spiritual love within, loving yourself in order to love someone else. So family wishes are going to come true. All you have to do is step out of any drama that you don't need to take possession of so that you don't lose your temper this week. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, prosperous, and happy week to come. And always know, my beautiful Virgos, I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.